So let me do that one. And I'll throw out the old ring. I guess these bands and rings, I could sell those. They only take up one space. I think they're worth like 1,000 or 2,000 each. But I'm just not. I'm normally not going to be picking up yellow items very much. So. I think we could probably just walk back to the other, to the Foggy Bank Rift portal. But let me go down here and around, because there may still be enemies I'm missing for a couple of the quests. Killed them. They've been killed. See, if you turn the loot filters off, then you don't have to see all the white items that aren't going to help you. It's just trash. Really, to be honest, I feel like the white items are basically a class of item that probably don't even need to be in the game. But, you know, not a big deal. You can just turn the loot filter off pretty soon after you get rolling in the game. I went the wrong way, didn't I? Because I was thinking there were some enemies down this way. Fighting some 8 aerials. And creatures of the land. Whoop them all. Sodden Hollow. There's 3 stuff. There's an Aether crystal over there. Get 'em, Wind Devils! I've already explored all this area. Yeah, so I need to go more northwardly, northeasterly, maybe. Hey, Slithunians. Completely destroyed our camping experience. You should have seen the winds that were kicking up. He was a madman. He must have brought the wind. There's one of the enemies. That is Negan the Withered. The grasping vines isn't going to slow him, so I just basically have to get near him so that he stops to attack me. And then while he's stopped, my Wind Devils eat him up. Yum yum, eat him up. Arcane Blast would hit. Hours, Tempest, I don't need any of this. Thunderstruck, Plated Shoulders, the other rings. I might use Soul's Touch, I don't know. But that is Negan the Withered. Now I can jump back to the other portal rather than walk there. Foggy Bank Rift, and then we'll head to the next area. Hold on, I gotta check my messages. What time is it? I gotta watch the time because I got work. Gotta work tonight. I'm gonna go to the right. I'll just go the right way. Oh no, it's bugs! Get him, Wind! You got it, boss! One of the Wind Devils with a baton. And they're wearing little hats. I got me a Reckless Guardian for 22 seconds. That's better than what I have. Yeah, if you're wearing a yellow item or a white item and you find a green item in that slot, just put the green item on. You don't even have to look at it. It's just better. Well, I'm talking to the dude, the Wind Devils kill everyone. All the bad guys. All the bad guys are now dead. +3 to summon Briarthorn. Now, I don't know if I'm going to get pet bonuses, because if the Wind Devils scale with player bonuses, then I'm probably just going to go for that. Not only that, but then the Nightblade's Blade Spirits also scale with player damage bonuses. So I might be able to get these things on the same type of level. That's what my plan is to get a whole bunch of Wind Devil-like effects, and get them, try to get them doing the same types of damage so that I can boost that type of damage a lot to make them extra strong. And see, I was going to get, actually, when I started this, I was planning on getting pet bonuses. But if the Wind Devils scale with, you know, if they scale with player bonuses, I don't think they even count as pets. They're summons, but they're not necessarily pets. So, woohoo! I'm just throwing down grasping vines, letting my Wind Devils tear them up while I avoid damage by running around, staying on the move. Best way to avoid damage, by the way. Just stay on the move. Is this the other one? That's the hidden passage. This is a bridge that you can repair later. Or you can repair it now if you have the parts, but you won't have the parts in the first run of the game. We're going to the flooded passage. There's a nice portal for us to come back here whenever we want. To the glory and beauty of the flooded passage. Let's go upstairs. Oh, spiders! Doggums. Spiders and doggums. I got a wall of wind for you guys. Another interesting thing they did in this game is like different paths will be blocked at different times. And the game kind of decides that. Like there's a, if you look at the compass in the upper right, on the lower pathway down there, there's like a big chunk. That chunk is a big rock that blocks the way. So you can't go across there. The game has certain points, like for instance this one. This big chunk of rock blocks your path, so you can't go through here. But in another playthrough of the game, that might not be blocked, and you can just walk through there. Or this way might be blocked, and you might have to go all the way back around. I think that's an interesting dynamic map, you know, element to put in the game. It ensures that, you know, each run is significantly different as far as which direction you're going. But to me, it doesn't really matter much in the grand scheme of things, because there's always going to be some way open, you know. I mean, it would be ridiculous if there wasn't. I was like, oh, okay, well, I have to just go around now. It's not like there are different enemies on the opposite path. It doesn't really, you know... It changes things, but it doesn't really feel like it makes much of a difference anyway, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I still think it's a cool idea. I remember when Left 4 Dead 2 came out, and they were making such a big deal that, oh, certain parts of the level will be blocked and you'll have to go the other way. But it was so much more important in Left 4 Dead 2. Because having to backtrack or go around something could honestly... it could be the end for you if you had to backtrack in that game. What all we got? This takes more spirit. I've only got 1 point. I'll slap it on there. I can wear that. Throw the other hat away. Ordered steel treads of heroism. Increases armor. It's got some resistances, but I don't really care about it really. I don't have any boots. That's weird. That's weird. You can't use this until level 16. Points into BenRegens. Okay. Did I search that guy? I did. just stay on the move. You ain't gonna be hit by too much. Now, some enemies throw projectiles and put things on the ground that are very deadly when you run over them or into them. So it's not like you can't get killed. But a moving target is harder than a still target. Desecrated Shrine, we're gonna fight the baddies. If you ever get stuck, just remember everybody has evade. Every few seconds it comes up. You can use it to avoid damage. Done and done. Grab the green items here. Make sure my devotion point is put on, so I've got... Boom! The lizard is complete. And whenever a constellation is complete, when you mouse over, the words, instead of being white, will be... I guess it's kind of gold or orange, tan, showing that it's done. Like this one, it's white. 15% lightning damage, 15% AOE damage. But you can see these are like 10. 50 health, 16 health, regen. So I got the lizard finished. Oops. I didn't have to close all the way out. Because when you're in the devotion shrine, it'll let you go back to the classes that you have. Let's see, and I already did my points for the level up for the class. I did my attribute point for the green helmet. Boss time! Ancient Shambler. I believe the Ancient Shambler, I know it drops meteors. That skill, I think, is the one that will petrify you. If he petrifies you, you're in deep shit. If you get hit by too many of those meteors at once, you're in deep shit. You want to be ready to evade, because it's really hard to tell accurately the depth of the screen and like where those meteors are going to fall. But stay on the move. Just avoid them as much as possible. Wind Devils are eating this guy up. And you notice he does a smash all around him. That's a sundering attack. I just stayed away from it. I didn't have any trouble with him at all. I can't wear any of that. 15% to all damage. Either resist, reduce attack retaliation. I don't know. Nothing seems like it's like really blowing me out of the water or anything. I can't wear Shield or Charge Scorching until level 18. Do I even want to? Force Wave, Flame Touched. It's okay, but it doesn't add to any of the skills I need, so I'm kind of lax about it. I don't really care. Now these are the Burwitch outskirts. We're going to go up here. It's like a portal, just in case the worst should happen. But there is a portal up here. I'm going to activate that. Grab the Burwitch Reconnaissance Report. Read that for XP. Yeah, it's 150. Talk to the dudes. Can't do it all too much. Hang in there. This, I think it's me. Enjoy. Bon appetit. We've all suffered in the Grim Dawn. I'm sorry.
Oh, hello, traveler.
Someone disappeared? A blacksmith. We could use you in Devil's Crossing. I'll find Angrim. Angrim ran off with the hammer. Because I said it's time for him to give the hammer to me. Okay. Well, I can see why he wouldn't want to stay around and have somebody steal his blacksmithing hammer. These are the Grobles. They're just goblins. The shamans will heal the others. So it's usually good to try and target those and take them out first. What's that? A flooded passage. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Oh, I know what this is. There's like a, there are a bunch of cultists down here. And sometimes they'll drop a key, and with it you can get into like a bunker they have over here. Kill the non-believer. Scary how realistic they are. Strange key? I got one. That's unusual. I mean, I guess it's not extremely unusual, but it's a little unusual. While they're chasing me around, the Wind Devils are chasing them and putting them out of their misery. So if Wind Devils scale off player bonuses, does that mean if you get movement speed, that they get movement speed? Because I was kind of counting on getting total speed for pets in order to speed them up.
That's locked.
It's not locked anymore. What's in here? Depraved Sanctuary is a dangerous domain. Special areas with special effects, and the effect is monsters are infused with fire and deal additional burning damage. 24 burn over 2 seconds and 20% of fire damage. In case any of them already deal fire, then you know. Ow, 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 ow. That was a bunch of acid damage. It didn't feel good though. But then my Wind Devils woke up and took them down. What did I just get? Imposing gold ring of alacrity. Not good enough, synergy. Let's bust this open. Ancient arm plate is like next level up for a one of the component items. That, oh yeah, you can put components into your armor and weapons and all that. I've been finding components. I don't think about them very often. But there are some really good effects that you can use that boost your damage and your survivability really well. Especially survivability. It's nice to have things that add to like resistances and stuff, since resistances are extremely important. Okay, we leveled up though. I'm gonna max, base max BenRegens. And now what do I do? Well, since Wind Devils scales for player bonuses, and since the Nightblade Blade Spirits scale with player bonuses, I guess what I'm gonna do is go into Nightblade. I was thinking about doing Soldier and bouncing around like a pinball, but I can do that with a separate character. This character, you know, if I build up Nightblade, I might be able to do something similar-ish with Shadow Strike. It's a skill where you charge enemies as well, but you're invisible. So, Blade Spirit requires 50 points in Nightblade to reach this level. To reach the level 2, put points into Blade Spirit. So, but Nightblade's going to be like mostly a melee attacker. Mag burst. Sonic Veil clouds the minds of enemies, slowing their movement and diminishing effectiveness in combat. And then Nice Chill adds cold damage and frost burn and lowers pierce, cold, poison, and vitality resistance. I really like that. That's like a damage aura. So I've got one more point. So this time I'll put the point into. Should I put it into Raspberry Winds? I mean, it's not a summon. It's a really good skill. I've been using it a lot. Yeah. Let's slap another point into Grasping Vines. We'll build up Grasping Vines too. That way we got a skill we can always use if we're not physically attacking. But picking Nightblade, I probably will be physically attacking then. It's also got like a dual wielding skill. Where you dual wield one-handed weapons. Well, there's something in there. It's scrap. It's good to have scrap. Where have all the enemies gone? And the cookies and cream cereal. Or something, I don't know. It's an old ad, I think.